over half of this season completed, Greg. What are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Garland is out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's the waiter, and it's center.
I really like Daniel's decision-making. He is so good at reading pick and rolls and knowing when to take it himself and when to dish it.
Jaquez with the ball. He's defended by Wagner. Stolen by Tatum. And here we go. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Garland, the pass to Jaquez. Miami again turning it over.
Chicago ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on time. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And that one falls for Tatum. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
And so Tatum nails them both. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Jaquez can't hit. Here's Chicago. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Daniels kicks to Tatum. Pass to Jackson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And the rejection by Towns. The 3 from Garland. No good that time. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And a wide open look for Daniel. And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat trail by 8. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Pass to Jaquez. Here's Towns. Shoots the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and they made few adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
contributor over the past month. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Back to Daniels. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Jackson Jr.
The Heat trail by 5. Now Brown. Heat moving the ball around. Towns wide open. And the Heat another 3.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Here's Baller. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brown, the pass to Garland. Outside, Towns. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got 11 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Bowler. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And here are the Heat now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Hawkins with the screen on Daniel. Garland, no good.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple is going to fall.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Daniel. Tatum with the screen on Garland. Back to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. He's got 8.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Towns for 3. And then Chicago with the rebound. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And so Garland will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Brown. Rebounded by Baller. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Magic. That one good for 2.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hawkins outside. Over Tatum. Hawkins can't hit.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Baller passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And so Ed Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Fans, get up and start moving with your mascot. Listen.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And a new group in for the Heat. Okongwu's checked in for the Waiters. Hachimura comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kispert's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Monk's subbed in for Christian Brown. Garland, the pass to Hachimura. Pass to Monk. Hachimura setting the pick for Monk. Can they get it? Rebound by Williams. Bulls leading by 7. Outside Daniel. Wagner with a screen for Daniel. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Monk dishes to Garland. Ball's not loose. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. Okongwu grabs the board. The Heat trail by 7. And last season's most improved player. And Tim, I know you like this guy. Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender. Already one of the best we have in this league. And he's just getting started.
So it's Chicago now, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Williams, a screen on Garland. It's Williams with the drive. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Bulls in second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And the first one at the line is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Zaire Williams comes in for Franz Wagner. Podziemski, he's checked in for Daniels. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Baller. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Heat trail by 5, and so Miami again turning it over.
And a chance to look at some numbers for Malik Monk. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
That's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Pass to Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's Westbrook. He's looking for Williams. He finds him. And Williams throws it down.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Monk looking around. Hachimura finds Garland. Pocket 6. Hachimura the pass to Kispert. The 3 from Garland. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Pass to Westbrook. Outside Williams. Carter sets the pick for Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Kispert, the pass to Monk. Now, here's Okongwu. And here is Garland.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Hachimura.
2 minutes.
Still yet to score.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Pass to Westbrook. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Back to Podziemski. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count it. Good.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him, and
inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Monk. He's defended by Pajemski. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Chicago. Leading by 5. Carter with a screen on Garland. Shoots over Garland. Westbrook can't get it to go. And Miami shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Monk outside. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams kicks to Westbrook. Williams sets a screen for Westbrook. Williams passes to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Clever play call by Westbrook, making the right move at the right time to bust up the D and get that shot.
Okongwu with a screen on Westbrook. And here's Garland for 3. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
They've got Baller. Jaren Jackson is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Dyson Daniels. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Here's Baller. Lets it go from deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls go retain possession.
Chicago Bulls.
And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that Thunder game, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Here's Jaquez. Hasn't made one yet. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Wagner outside. Here's Baller. Misses the 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Brown with the screen on Jackson. Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
You can't get careless now or this lead could disappear.
Miami trailing. Monk, the pass to Jaquez. Towns against Jackson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Towns, a screen on Wagner. 5 on the clock for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Tatum. Trying to get something going. And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum doesn't get distracted easily, even when you get physical with it.
Pass to Brown. Monk sets the screen for Brown. Back to Monk. Here's Baller. Monk defending. Here's Baller. And the shot falls short this time. The Heat trail by 4. He lobs it up. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. The timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Johns, we thank you very much for that report.
And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him, but time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. Jaquez against Wagner. Tatum with the screen on Jaquez. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Monk. It's good. This game is all even. Monk's got his second basket of the night.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Wagner is comfortable in the pick and roll. His decision-making is impressive in those situations.
Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Oh, great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
Now Monk. He's got 5. This one for 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Ball passes to Wagner. Here's Baller. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Jaquez sets a screen for Monk. Brown the pass to Towns. Trains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's Daniels. He has yet to score. The 3 from Tatum. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Pass to Jaquez. Towns looking it over. Towns is doubled. Here's Jaquez. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Okongwu's checked in for the waiter. Kisper comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Garland in for Malik Monk. Wagner passes the ball. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night. And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Hachimura setting the pick for Garland. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Garland's got his first 2 points.
Garland, so intelligent on the floor, the kind of player you want taking over in that pick and roll.
Ball. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now, here's Garland. His last outing, he had 18 points. And a wide open look for Hachimura. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. The Bulls with the lead. Carter with a screen on Brown. Pass to Bowler. The kick out to Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here is Carter. Nothing on the board. Pass to Podziemski. Offline with his 3. It's Garland with the ball for the Miami Heat, trailing by 2. Brown the pass to Garland. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And he hits it to tie the game up. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
His offensive package is as polished as anyone.
To left feet there. Let's see those dance moves.
And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. Well, you look at Podziemski, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, today more than ever, elite shooting is at a premium. Two guards must be able to hurt you from deep.
Now here's Westbrook. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Carter for three, and Brown pulls it down. Pass to Garland. Here's Kispert.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Garland. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bulls shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Carter with a screen on Brown. And Westbrook, here we go. The shot's good. Westbrook's got his third bucket of the night.
He's just so versatile. I mean, Westbrook can go to the hole, bring it back out for three, or in that case, just rise and fire from mid-range.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And here are the Bulls now. The Heat getting the bucket. Podziemski on the wing. The offensive rebound. And they'll get another chance. To the paint. And another shot. Bowler misses.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
There's Garland. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Bulls shooting 40% from the field. Here's Baller. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now, here's Garland. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got 7.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 1. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Halftime is here, and what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front? If you guys were GMs, do you think you'd be good at wheeling and dealing in the trade window?
Let me tell you something, Eddie. You want to close a business deal? I'm your guy.
No kidding. You never met a deal you didn't want to sign on.
Kenny, don't be jelly, because America loves to see these smiling chops.
Lucky for me, I can just change the channel.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Here's Garland. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Later out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Garland. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. Jackson kicks to Wagner. Outside Daniel. Wagner passes to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum finds a way.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Brown. To the left wing. The 3 from Garland. It's all in by the Bulls. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Finished off by Wagner.
What a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Garland against Daniel. Jaquez sets a screen for Garland. Brown finds Towns. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 3. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And he makes that one. Tatum's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Towns against Jackson. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Jackson Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
The free throw drops for Towns. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, unreal.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Check out the numbers for the waiter. He's been more than solid over the last month. Getting around 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Yeah, controlling the boards helps your team in so many ways. You get those extra possessions. You can dictate the flow of the game, things like that.
Garland dishes to Towns. Back to Garland. They set the pick. Over Daniels. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Bulls leading by 4. Wagner passes to Jackson. Back to Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Hawkins.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. Not want to foul Franz in the act.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
That's good from Wagner.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside, Towns. Hawkins with the screen on Jackson. Towns against Jackson. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Here's Baller, guarded by Garland. Outside Daniel. And the Bulls with another miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that one's good. Wagner.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
Daniels against Garland. Hawkins with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls leading by 5. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Baller, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Bulls.
And they have really been focused on picking up their defensive effort, playing passing lanes, pressuring ball handlers, and trying to contest every shot.
And he makes the first. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Miami. He's off on the second. The Heat trail by 6. Outside Garland. Back to Hawkins. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Here's Baller. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Daniel. And the Bulls with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And that's a foul called on Baldwin. That's foul number 2 for him. And And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts. Fans, if you want a T-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise! It's time for T-shirts! It's time for T-shirts.
Chicago making some changes. Mark Williams is checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Ball. And then for Miami, Okongwu's checked in for the waiter. Hachimura comes in for Towns. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Jaime Jaquez. Bulls on defense. Six-point game. Okongwu with a screen on Daniels. Six on the shot clock. The three from Garland. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Will bring it up for Chicago. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Outside Daniels. Back to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Wagner. It's up a three.
You got it. Come on, come on.
Okongwu grabs the board. The Heat trail by 6. On the wing, Monk. He's covered by Daniels. Monk dishes to Garland. To end the drought. And Westbrook pulls it down.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. And Miami shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Now, here's Kispert. He's defended by Wagner. Kispert, the pass to Garland. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Daniel. First personal foul.
And the Bulls with some changes. Carter comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Dyson Daniels.
Substitution for the Bulls. Wendell Carter Jr. Pajemski.
So it's Miami now. They trail by... Knocked loose. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Kispert. In transition, here come the Bulls. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Heat foul. Corey Kispert.
And I like how Tatum never backs off, even as the defense clearly gets overly physical.
3rd team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
I like this throwback approach that's taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.